like that thing. Hey, my thing. Yes. Oh, okay, got you. There we go. Charger. It's at 14%. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I need to get closer to Wi-Fi. On the cord. Break out. Or is it? Take your shirt off. This thing will fall. It's a connection. Yeah, we were there at 7:45. Shit, man. Just charge it. There we go. Oh, okay. This thing is. Bueno, bueno. I'm not gonna have music on while we're going. I was just putting it on in case you can hear it. Oh, my nose. All right, about 3 minutes, so we start. Turn his music off and then go to the practice. I'm not sure how you guys can hear it. I just put it on for me. Oh, my back. Yeah, playlist I'm listening to now. You can listen to on your own computer. I don't want to be drowned out by the noise. The noise, bro. The noise. I'm trying to text people who don't have Facebook the link. 1 second. All right, guys, we got 2. Oh, my forehead is huge. Yeah, about 2 minutes, so we start. Yeah. Yeah. Rapping off the top, though. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that today. All right. Give it 1 minute. Oh. Might start a little bit later. Wait for some people to follow in. I invited all black people, so we will be late. Thank you. Y'all late. Y'all late. Can you hear me okay? Good connection? Okay. Oh, not okay, yo. Elite. Turn me up. It's like a radio hip hop thing. I just kind of keep it going. I don't know how it. Apparently, nobody can comment. They're all texting me. This is gonna be annoying. I know this is weird. We're a mix. I like it. Anyway. Oh. No, I didn't go to bed. So Shanita is texting me the music is not distracting. We can hear you well with the music. Who else are you talking to at one time, Shanita? BT Dubs. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Like, I'm all the way over here. Can you hear me? Right, we're going to wait a few minutes before we get started. Elite, turn me up. Hey. So it's really cool. Like, after you actually, I can upload this after the actual class. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to see. Shout out to 2 people texting me. All right, well, I guess I'll keep it on. It's gonna be like this random mix of music I listen to when I'm like in the work, at work in the morning. Actually, this is the one I listen to.
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
Sorry, it's not a good intro. Oh, stop playing. We'll turn it down a little bit. Garner. Garner. You hear me? Hey, Garner. Cuisine time. You don't speak a lot. I pop, lock, and drop. Whoa. Hey, Garner. It's your cousin John. All right. About 1 minute left before we get started. As a reminder, guys, please make sure you're mindful that I am not physically there. So if you need assistance, I will try the best I can do cues and whatnot. But it's really going to depend on you and what your body feels. I like doing because you know. All right, so we got 1 more minute. We're gonna get started. I'm trying to text these people who cannot. Who is cuisine time? Oh, anyways, I am in the backyard of my house. The audio good. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Ready to get started. Oh shoot, not all the way down. All right. I'm probably gonna go over the time, but we'll see. All right, let's do this. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Hey guys. I don't know if you can see me from right here, but cool. Welcome to the first virtual yoga class of Saturday, I guess. It is June 30th for your live weekly report. This is a 16-minute Vinyasa flow class. So if you have any questions, please type them into the comments. I will try my hardest to read them, but also I'll be going through the flow with y'all. All right? How'd that sound, y'all? Good? Cool. I'm going to scoot a little bit back. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and start. Oh, let's turn these go first. I'll start back up in a minute. Cool. All right. Let me try to use my soft voice. All right, just find a comfortable seated position if possible. Take your legs out long, fold them over. You can lie on your back if you want to. Don't fall asleep though. It's Saturday morning. Let's go ahead and just close down our eyes. Relax all facial muscles. Unclench the teeth. Unfurl the eyebrows. Let your hands lay lightly and gently into your lap. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. The first time and only time I'll say this, just relax with the core. Just let your body lay with life, but no tendency at all. Let's do it. Inhale together. Inhale. Exhale. Another one. Inhale. Exhale. So through this practice, I'll say this a million times. Just be mindful of your body, what you're willing to do today, what you want to do today. It's a 60-minute Vinyasa flow, so we'll be getting into some tough poses or some tougher poses. I always have alternative variations you can take if you need to. The reason I did name this collard greens is because collard greens are one thing that I never really liked growing up. I went over my grandparents' house. Of course, you had like black eyed peas, you had cornbread, all that, the meat entrees, and then you get the collard greens. This, to me, like this swampy, leafy green vegetable. It reminded me of like a piece of paper, and when I put it in my mouth, it's like, ugh. But when I would really go through and like start eating it, when I started watching Popeye the Sailor, it had a lot of good benefits for me, as it is for everybody. So maybe finding those things in your life that you may not think much of, that you don't really want to do, like you don't really want to date that girl or boy or whoever. Maybe we should take a step back and be mindful of the things that are great, such as yoga. So let's flutter our eyelashes open, our eyelids open, bam. And let's meet in child's pose. So bring your knees toward the mat. Bring your knees mat width apart. Sink your hips back toward your heels. And bring your heart towards the ground. Stretch your arms out long overhead. And breathe. Throughout this practice, I'm actually going to go through every single pose to see how that works. I'll be talking intermittently, but unless I say get out of the pose, you have to hear me, so I'll be up a little bit. All right? So child's pose is one of the best poses to actually rest in case you're not feeling certain postures. Always like for this pose to like act like I'm trying to reach toward the front of my mat, like somebody has a really good donut in front of me. Laying our temple on the mat. Just do a little bit of a roll on the forehead. Like you're rolling, like you're bouncing back and forth on your forehead. Temple to temple. And breathe. There's different variations you can take for this. If it's hard on your knees, you can put a little towel underneath it. Or you can untuck the back or tuck in the back toes to add stability. So let's take a few breaths here together. Inhale through the nose. Audible exhale. Any natural noises need to lay down. Inhale through the nose. And audible exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. For your next inhale, rise in the tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And stack your hips over your knees. Breathe here. Really extend through the crown of your head to relax your shoulders away from your ears. You may tuck your toes in or just lay on the top of your feet, whatever your preference is. As always, if you have any sort of towel, if you're like your knees are kind of scraping up against the floor, that's fine. Just find a towel or cloth or something. I don't have one, just have this outside area. I really want you to extend and push away from the mat. And breathe here. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. I'm doing my inhales and exhales. I know when I was younger, I would scrunch my like. No, I'm just breathing right through the diaphragm. I'm not moving my shoulders at all. Just into the diaphragm, out to the diaphragm, something like that. It's a muscle. All right. On your next inhale, drop the belly. Look up towards the sky for cow. And breathe here. Keeping your toes at your own preference. I want you to still push away from the mat. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Really extend that gaze up towards the top of the sky if you can. And breathe here. Let's take a few breaths. On your next exhale, cat. Round the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Breathe here. This is more of like a pulling sensation versus a pushing like cow and tabletop work. Really trying to pull that spine up towards the sky. Tucking that chin in as much as you can, but still extending through the crown of your head. Maybe toward the inside of your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really tilt that pelvic bone up. Inhale. Exhale. Your next inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. So I want you to take a few of these. Take about 3 or 4 of these motions of cow cats or cat cows. Really the opposite of pushing with the cow and pulling with the cat. Engage that core and take whatever tempo you need to do to get through. Make that nice little early spine stretch. When you're done with your cat cows, let's feet in tabletop, neutralize that spine. Take your time. That's all. Take your time. Take your time. It's fine. All right. So once you finish your cat cows, let's be in tabletop, neutral spine. On your next exhale, walk your fingers or hands just a little bit, maybe an inch or 2 in front of you, and exhale in the downward facing dog. This is our first downward facing dog of the day. So we're raising our kneecaps off of the ground. We're sinking our chest toward our thighs. We're really pushing to extend those hips as high as possible. So this is our first, breathe here. And this is our first downward facing dog of the day. So you can go ahead and lock it out. Lock it out. You can short something if you need to. But really extend through the hips. And breathe. I'm going to fix my shirt. I forgot. I have a long shirt on. I got purple on this thing. So still in downward facing dog. Try to sink your hips, or not your hips, sink your heels as much as you can towards the ground. Really extend through the arms. And when you start pushing away from the mat, you should get your sternum or your heart towards your actual thighs. And breathe. Feet and hands are mat width apart. Engage in that core. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. And try to rotate the biceps outwards if possible. I can't really do it on here. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, travel your feet forward. Shift your gaze towards the front. And exhale in the forward fold. Now bring your hands toward your elbows and breathe here. We're in ragdoll right now. We're in exhale ragdoll. Try to put weight into your balls of your feet. Let your head hang heavy like the big head I know you guys have. And rest your tummy on your actual thighs. So you can do a nice generous bend in the knees so you can have your torso resting on your thighs. And breathe here. While that weight is on the balls of the feet, you can make little swing motions. Ooh, hey, what did I get? That's way. Sorry, I'm terrible. So really just make 3 or 4 if you like to. The little stretching. Just wading back and forth, making or figure eights actually. And once you're done, release your elbows off to the ground. And slowly inhale in the rising at attention. So we're going to starting from our hips, so we're going to slowly rise up with our head coming up last. So take your time and standing at attention. And boom, bam, thank you, Jan. We're now standing at attention. Palms are facing towards the front of the mat in this turn this way. Still shifting weight we're actually going to be rooting down through the 4 points of contact in the feet. So the 2 balls of the feet either side and also the 2 either sides of your heel. Pelvic bone tilted a little bit up. Shoulders relax away from your ears. And we are looking forward and strong like we are Beyonce. All right, let's go ahead and hold and standing at attention. I'm going to see how this thing goes. Whoop. All right, if you guys can't hear me over this, then let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know, please. All right. So we're standing at attention right now. I think a week or 2 ago, we had the summer solstice. So we're going to do some sun salutations. We're going to go through sun A and sun B to appreciate the almighty sun goddess. Thank you for summer. All right, staying at attention. Inhale, raise your arms up high overhead, fingertips reaching towards the sky, pelvic bone tilted up, gaze shifted forward. Reach as much as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, hands on heart center. Inhale, reach your arms high up overhead. Reach if you're trying to get the last cookie. And exhale, swan dive in the forward fold. And breathe here. So forward fold is one of my top poses, mainly because when I go through this pose, I'm always trying to get my my actual torso, my actual chest to reach my thighs. I never really do, but just the motion of trying to do that always helps me out. So just reach as much as you can. Do a slight bend in the knees. If you want to interlock your toes, you place your hands around the back of your ankles. Or if it's in your practice, you may touch the ground if you like it. And inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, half lift. Place your palms on either your shins or on your thighs. And breathe here. Really want to extend to the crown of the head. Pushing away from whatever part of the leg that you're using. Trying to neutralize that spine. Weight should be in the balls of your feet. And shoulders are showing away from your ears. One more inhale. Exhale. Exhale into plank. So regular push-up position. And breathe here. You can drop the knees here like to. Since we're just getting started in this early morning, you can drop the knees. So stacking pretty much tabletop on all fours. Stacking your hips over your knees at a spine. Or you can be in regular push-up position. I'm just going to hang out in tabletop on my knees. And breathe here. This is the same thing as tabletop. Just extend through the crown of the head. Putting weight. If you need to get a towel beneath your knees, that's fine. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold plank. Exhale, walk your hands just a little bit forward for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. It'll travel toward the top of your mat. You can walk. That's all run. You can walk. Or you can run. I call it the retro run. Or you can hop towards front of your mat. Whenever I say look forward. So I always normally do the retro run. When I say inhale, look forward. So right now we're in the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, up the arms, reaching high overhead. All right, so that's going to be our sun A flow. So we're going to do one breath, one movement. All right, let's do this thing. So inhale, our arms are high overhead. Exhale, hands out, heart centered. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, hold plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, good, good. Inhale, look forward, travel towards the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms high overhead. Exhale, hands out, heart center. Inhale, arms high overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, plank. Inhale, hold plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Inhale, look forward, travel forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly reach up to have arms up high overhead. We'll turn this way. So reaching up high overhead. We're going to cactus out our arms. And let your chest, you do a little bit of a back bend. So we're going to reach our chest up high towards the sky. So a little bit of a back bend. And then reach back into arms overhead. Now grab your right wrist with your, grab your left wrist with your right hand. So we're going to pull over to whatever side you would like to first. So I'm pulling toward my right side. Really rooting down the left side so I can have my hips even. My shoulders are stacked over my hips. Just pulling, and inhale back on our arms overhead. Rest to our other side. So grab your right wrist with your left elbow. Pull, really root down the right foot. And back in the arms overhead. All right, let's turn this way. Now we're going to exhale in the forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale in the plank. Inhale, hold plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so you can walk it out, get a little drink of water. That was our Sun A series. We're going to get through my favorite Sun B in a little while. Oh, hold on. Hey. And we're gonna do a second set of sun salutations. That sounds. I'm throwing off. We're gonna do our Sun B series. So right now, after you got your drink of water, we're in downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, travel forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. So we're going to bring our feet together. I'm going to turn this way. Bring our feet together. Stack our knees over our ankles. Sit back like you're doing a squat so weight is distributed onto your heels. And we're going to raise our hands up. When like you just don't care. Hey, I'm terrible. So we're going to reach up this way. Chair Utkantasana. And breathe here. So really sink back like you're doing a straight squat. So you should be able to see all 10 of your toes. Reach as high as you can above your ears. And then gaze that core. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands towards the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. And then lower to the mat. Our next inhale, we're going to get in the cobra. So forehead should be on the mat. And we're going to put weight into our the tops of the toes. And also raise our chest up away from the mat. And breathe here. Right now in cobra. So the only thing that really should have weight on it are the top of the toes and also the abdomen. So the top of the toes and the abdomen. So your thighs, calves should be raised up. Shoulders are shrugged back. Palms are right underneath your shoulders. And barely any weight is really into your hands. One more inhale. And exhale low to the mat. Inhale all fours. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, look back toward your feet. Inhale, lift your right leg high and breathe here. Really extend to make sure your hips and arms, everything is still parallel with the mat. Oh, and not a stretching boost today. Point your feet right, your feet are straight down toward the mat. One more inhale. Exhale the low lunge. Bring your feet in between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Turn your back foot at 45 degrees. And stretch your fingertips up towards the hemisphere. And breathe here. Really root through that front foot, so the four corners of the foot that have stability in the leg, and also try to get that knee stacked over your ankles. Distribute weight into the 9 times of your back foot, and rotate your body towards the front of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep your arms back like you're the Golden State Warriors. And breathe here. Palms are facing towards the top of the mat. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Your belly is going to be right above your actual thigh. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's switch to the other side so you guys can see what I'm doing. So right now you should have your right foot should be front. I'm gonna switch this so you guys can see. All right, so we're in airplane arms. So we're gonna rotate out our arms. Inhale in the warrior two. Teeing out our arms, turning our back foot at 90 degrees, parallel with the back of the mat. And breathe here. You may need to walk your back leg out a little bit more to really get into this pose. So everything should be parallel to one another. Arms are teed out, but still relaxed away from your ear, but still strong. I like to do my little Beyonce move. Like, I don't know, I think it's a Beyonce move. And then I point my fingertips up. Like strong. You look weak. Still don't move. And breathe. Gaze shifted towards the front of your hands. You can look back and you need to make sure your arms are teed out all the way. And really extend through the arms, but also keeping those legs strong. So pressing through the outer knife edge of your back foot. And really digging into sinking down to the pose. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, drop your top elbow toward your knee, raise your back arm towards the front for extended side angle. Breathe here. So be mindful of the squat in your front leg and pressing the outer edge of your back foot. If you would like to, you can shift your gaze up towards that top hand and rotate your your torso up towards the sky. And breathe here. So both side bodies are long right now. So one more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So rotate your back hand towards your thigh, or either the side of your shin. Rotate that the bottom arm towards the top of or the back of the room, or whatever room you're in. I like to high five the back wall to really extend through. And breathe here. So really rotating up this torso towards the sky. Try to show the world your beautiful torso. And bringing that left bicep toward your left ear. So one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down for low lunge. All right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Only distributing weight in the top of your feet. On your torso, raising that chest up. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to do our left side. So inhale, raise your left leg high. Exhale, in the little lunge. Inhale, warrior one. So pushing in through that back foot. Also squatting that front knee. Raise your fingertips up towards the sky. And breathe here. The main thing about warrior one that I always appreciate is that I have to stay strong. If I just mess up a little bit in my posture, then everything's gonna mess up. I'm just gonna fall apart, like that dude in that book, Things Fall Apart. So really rooting through the left edge of your back foot that's turned at 45 degrees, and that front foot that's rooted at 4 points of contact in your foot or feet. What? I don't know. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Tee out your arms. Turn your back. Oh, my bad. Exhale, airplane arms. Caught me. And breathe here. So sweeping those arms back, palms facing towards the top of the mat. Breathe here. Your feet are still at 45 degrees. Or if you would like to take a flight, that is fine. If you didn't do it on the other side, don't do it on this side. So breathe here. Belly should be rested right on your thigh. So one more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, tail your arms for warrior two. Breathe here. So you should be able to see a little bit of your front toes, not really as much. That back foot should be turned at 90 degrees. Arm extended all the way. And shoulders are shrugged away from the ears. One more inhale. Exhale, reach forward for a center side angle. Drop that front arm and raise the back arm right up over your head. Breathe here. Feet strong. Torso turned up towards the sky. Bicep should be right beside the ear. It's like you're giving that, I have a tree in front of me. I'm trying to get that tree a high five. Boom. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale warrior, or inhale reverse your warrior. So turn this top hand, I need to place it on your shin, on your thigh. Extend that dropped elbow earlier to raise right above your ear, or right above your head. One more inhale. Exhale. Now I can see you guys, I'm sure you're doing a very strong warrior. Should be feeling, I like to feel it in my sides of the body. I also do my feet. I got rainbow on my feet. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down for a low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, walking out a little bit. We're going to flow through the series of one breath, one movement. So get ready. Sorry. Inhale, look forward. And travel towards the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Really sit back into this pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. And lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, walk hands a little bit in front of you for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, bring your feet between your hands. Inhale, warrior one, turn that back foot up 45 degrees, reach up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sit in side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down for a low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, lift your left leg high. Whoops, kicking stuff. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, turn your back foot 45 degrees, warrior one. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, tail your arms, warrior two. Exhale, reach and send the side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down for low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, last one in the series. Let's do this. Inhale, look forward, travel towards the foot of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Inhale, chair Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank, or lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, strong. Exhale, center side angle, reach. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do this. Last time on the last leg, let's do it. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Inhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reach, it's in the side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down for a low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Nice. All right, guys. Go ahead and grab a little bit of water if you need to. I got you. All right. All right. So once you guys get your water, let's be in a comfortable seated position. We're gonna do the greatest thing ever since white rice, corn. All right. So once you got your water, let's be on our backs. Stack your knees over your hips. Flex the feet, shins parallel with the mat. And we're going to do one core exercise today, but we're going to do it fairly long. So we're going to do bicycle kicks. So bring, interlace your fingertips on the back of your head. All right, listen very carefully. We're going to send our right leg out long. Then we're going to bring our right elbow to our left knee. Cool. So bringing our right elbow to our left knee. Pew. That's 1. 2. We're going to send our left leg out long. Bring our left elbow to our right knee. Pew. That's 2. Pew. 3. Pew. 4. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this. I want you to stay strong. Bring your elbow toward your leg versus bringing your leg toward your elbow. You guys gotta stay strong, stay strong. I got it. Bam. All right, 10. 9. I'm tired too. Dang. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh, ow. All right, lower your legs down. Stretch your arms long overhead, above your head. Overhead is above your head, John. Let's take a minute. As a reminder, it's always fun to take child's pose if you need to. Throughout the series, I might take child's pose in a minute. Yeah, I remember when I was younger. I think probably the worst thing you could give to me as a child, besides collard greens. I didn't understand the benefits of collard greens, but it was more of I didn't know what the benefits of chitlins were. What are pig intestines gonna do for me? Please tell me. I understand the greens, help me strong, yay. But please tell me, someone please tell me what the point of chitlins are besides making me gag. All right, I'm gonna demo Chaturanga for you, so you guys can sit back, hang out for a minute while I demo Chaturanga. I want to demo this because we're gonna be doing this quite a few times during the actual practice. I want to make sure that we just stay strong throughout this. All right. So starting from the downward facing dog, I will shift my weight forward, so stacking my shoulders over my wrist. I will exhale Chaturanga, so tuck my elbows in, lower about halfway down, extended through the crown of the head. And when I'm about halfway down, I'm going to inhale in the upward facing dog, so flip to the top of my toes. Extend, so only thing touching the actual mat are the palms of my hands, fingertips, and also the tops of my toes. Extending through the crown of the head. Exhale, flip the toes back under for downward facing dog. So that's one variation of Chaturanga. Another variation I like to take, that I'll be taking with y'all. So inhale, downward facing dog. Then I will shift my weight forward. Exhale in the Chaturanga. So I'm going to drop my knees because I'm not feeling it today. So I will still tuck my elbows in, lower halfway, keep my elbows at 90 degrees. Then I will inhale in the upward facing dog. Whoop. Exhale in the downward facing dog. So I'm not sure if I did that. I might have did that incorrectly. So you should not have your hips right underneath or right over your actual knee. You should have it a little bit back. So when you're down facing dog, you really drop down. The arms should be a little bit longer above your shoulder. So that's why it should be easier to flip the upward facing dog when you're in the regular dog position. So it's not tabletop. It's going to be a little bit of a triangular tabletop. So that's the second variation you can take. So just having your knees drop. All right, the third Chaturanga variation. So inhale. So from down facing dog, I will inhale, shift forward. Besides exhaling down in the chaturanga, I'm just gonna hold plank. I'm not going down the chaturanga. But I will still inhale in the upward facing dog. Exhale in the downward facing dog. So you guys take any variation you want. Let me go through this. And you make sure I check my time. Oh, snap. Nice. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with triangle series. Triangle series for me is a great way to really feel rooted. Like I'm becoming an actual adult. Triangle series is me starting to become an adult, being in my 20s, versus Sun A, Sun B. Earlier poses with Cat Cow, we were like a little baby. My little baby. But now we're getting into that main adulthood. Or triangle series. Whew. All right. So we're going to start in the downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, reaching forward. Exhale, bring your hands at heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine a little bit. Exhale, I'm going to put it this way. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Bring your left elbow toward your right thigh. And breathe here. You should still be able to see all 10 toes. So tilting back just a little bit, pressing through the palms of your hand. You're going to lean back, like your Fat Joe. And really try to open up your chest towards the hemisphere, or Magic Johnson's house. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, twist even deeper. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring your arms up high overhead. Exhale, hands at heart center. Oh, drop it this way. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, sorry, this is turning so you guys see me. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Bring your right elbow toward your left thigh. Breathe here. Really put weight to the heels of your feet. Palms are pressing so you can do deeper into the twist. Lean your top shoulder back. You shift your gaze also high. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Turn back this way. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So whatever variation you like to take, I'm going to take the knees down on the ground first. So exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Inhale, low lunge. I'm bad. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. So keeping that back foot spiked, you're gonna reach your arms up high towards the sky. Breathe here. A lot of these next poses are gonna require a lot of booty muscles. So to keep that back leg strong, engage that gluteus maximus. Try to bring your inner thighs toward one another. Still have that deep bend in that front leg. Reaching up towards the sky. So that back heel is spiked. That left leg is long and straight. Like that. Like a tree growing upright. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, word tutti out your arms. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle. So I'm going to switch again. So that back foot is turned up 90 degrees. The front leg, the whole leg is straight. You really want to engage, try to bring these two thighs muscles together. We're going to Trikonasana. So we're going to reach forward and grab either our thigh, ankle, or if you touch the ground, that's fine too. I'm not going to do that today. So front hand's grabbing that ankle, and that top hand's going to be reaching up towards the sky. And breathe here. So really turn your torso to try to meet the sun if you can. Wherever the sun's not out right now, it's overcast. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Similar to reverse warrior, bringing that top hand toward your side of your shin or your thigh. Reaching that top hand over your head. One more inhale. And exhale into chaturanga. Whoop. Sweat. So exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, left side. Lift your left leg high. I'm an adult. Exhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. That leg still spiked. The eyes are working energetically. Gluteus maximus is strong. And reaching out towards the sky. And breathe here. Turning that torso towards the front of your mat. Really reaching your biceps toward your ears, but also stretching your shoulders down. So your shoulders are sliding down your back. And reach. Exhale, reverse, or exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach forward for Trikonasana. Placing that bottom hand on either your shin, your ankle, or the ground, and reaching that top hand up towards the sky. And breathe. Return that torso up towards the sky. Back leg is strong and straight, really engaging that core. Side angles are long. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your Trikonasana. Bring your bottom hand or top hand toward your side of your shin or your thigh. Reaching your bottom hand over your ear. One more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your arms down. So chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's take a few breaths here. You need to get some water? Like I need to get some water right now. Let's go. And breathe. All right, so once you got your water, let's meet in downward facing dog. So inhale, look forward, and child towards the foot of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna slowly rise all the way up in a standing at attention. Inhale, reach your arms up high overhead. Exhale, hands are heart centered. Reach up, eyes, arms up high overhead. Exhale, hands are heart centered. We're going to start a standing series. So one thing with standing series is going to require a lot of balance. So if you are not in a good balancing mood today, that is fine. Take whatever you need to as we go through these, all right? Whew. So we're going to start with eagle first. So let's be in chair pose, Uttanasana. So our knees are stacked over our ankles, reaching out towards the sky. And breathe. Really try to fixate one point in your room, or if you're outside like I am, what can keep me stable? What can keep me vertical? What can keep me strong? I like to look at rocks because rocks just stay there. Unless you're in a San Andreas fault, then you're kind of screwed. All right, so we're in Uttanasana. You tee out your arms. I'll do it this way. Wrap your top left thigh over your right thigh. Really should be sunken down in the right leg. So you can do a one wrap on your leg, which is just a thigh over the thigh, or you can do a double bind, where you can wrap your toe over your calf. Whatever it is, make sure your toe is pointed down. Tee out your arms. I'll bring your right arm underneath your left. Woo! And bring your palms up towards, or back your palms towards, back your hands towards, and breathe here. You can take this variation, or you can give yourself a hug, which is what I normally do because my arms are ridiculously long. So it's just more comfortable for me to just stay right here. So you're going to hang out here for a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release that down. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake, 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 shake. All right. So let's be in Utkatasana again. We're gonna do our left side. So I'm just gonna say, how about the other side? So we're in Utkatasana. Tee out your arms. Wrap your right leg over your left. So shifting weight into your left foot. So your arms should be teed out. Now bring your left arm underneath your right. You can bring your. I'm so stupid. So you can do this motion right here, bringing your back and your hands toward one another. Make sure you keep those elbows at parallel with the mat. Or you can just give yourself a hug. And breathe here. Really root down through the 4 points of contact on the bottom of your feet. So the two opposite ends, the balls of your feet, as well as the actual heel. More inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Whew. Check it out. Whew. All right. Once your legs are shaking out, we're now going to do dancer. So arms up high overhead, Tadasana. Arms up high overhead. Bring your right arm down to give yourself a thumbs up. And then slowly rotate it to the back of the room. And grab the inside of your right foot, shifting it toward your left foot. And breathe here. So you can do a generous bend, not generous, a slight bend in your left leg. Really try to kick into that back foot, but also keeping those thighs zipped up together. So knees are also zipped up together as well. Really kick into that back hand, or you can use the strength of your right hand to bring your foot up even higher. But also keeping this hand right here strong. More inhale. Exhale, release. All right, so let's go ahead and hit our left side. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way. Let's hit our left side. So inhale, arms up high overhead. And then we're going to bring our left arm in front of us. Rotate your thumb. If you give your thumb, give that wall a thumbs up. Take that wall, you're really holding strong. Rotate your thumb towards the back of yourself and grab the inside of your left foot, keeping that right leg high up overhead. Zip your knees all the way up through your pelvis. Keep your legs strong. Right arm extended. And start kicking into your back leg. Slight bend in the right knee so you can stay strong. We're going to do the 4 points of contact on your feet. Also look forward if you need to. Stay strong like the house of Tyler Perry. Kick into your hands or use the strength of your left hand to pull your foot high. Next exhale, release. Whew. All right. So let's go ahead and do tree, our last standing posture of the day. Oh man, my legs are not feeling it today. Good. Shifting weight into our right foot. Swing to our right. So we're in Tadasana. We're in mountain pose. Strong. Palms facing forward. Shift weight into your right foot. Bring the sole of your foot either to your ankle, your calf, or to your thigh. And breathe. Try to shine. So the bottom of your foot, try to shine it toward the front of you so you can make your thigh just symmetrical with your body. Hold. Bring your hands to heart centered. And if you is in your practice, you can express your tree. Shout out to the Globals for Tree Rex. Hold. Really reading through the 4 points of contact in your right foot. Looking at something to keep you focused, like The Rock's Instagram post. Right inhale. Exhale, release. So shake out the right foot. Shake it out. Now we're going to go to our left side. So shift weight to your left foot. Bring the sole of your right foot near your ankle, shin, on your thigh, not on your knee. Protect your knee. Woo! Sweat. I'm not feeling it on my left side, am I? Generous bend in the front leg. Not generous. Slight. Generous means I'm going to take all the leftovers, whether you want me to or not. Slight bend in your left knee. Try to shine your sole towards the front. And bring your hands to heart center. If in your practice you may grow out your tree, I'm gonna hit on with the rhombus, as I love doing. And breathe here. Really read through the 4 points of contact in your right foot or left foot. The pinky toe is most over or underrated for the ball time. BT dubs. I know this is not helping you say that. All right, inhale. Exhale, release. Woo, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right. Let's have one more last chaturanga for today. Ugh. So from downward facing dog, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Whew. Let's get onto our backs. Ugh. So just relax your shoulders, relax your feet, relax all that jazz. Just be present wherever you are now, whether you're in the basement, or you're on your front porch, your back deck, or in your kids' playroom. Just be mindful of why you're here today, whether it be collard greens or just want to hang out with your favorite cousin. That's fine. Bring your knees toward your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Now send your right leg out long and drape your left thigh over your right thigh. Tee out your arms, or you can keep cactus so you don't have enough room. And breathe here. So this is just a good little spine stretch. You place your right hand on your left thigh if you need to. And look over to the opposite end. So if your right leg is crossed over your left thigh, or sorry, left leg is crossed over your right thigh, you can look over to the left. You get fully into the pose. Try to keep your shoulders grounded on the mat if possible. A good pose just to hang on in, get that spine stretch. And bring your knees in toward your chest. Send your left leg out long. Drape your right thigh over your left thigh. The TR cactus out your arms. Look over to the left. You can press your left hand over your right thigh. And look over to the left. That is fine. More inhale. Actually, just breathe for this one. Just breathe. Just breathe. Give yourself another big hug. Big hug. Bring your knees into your armpits. Collect the inside of your toe, your big toe. So you're in a happy baby pose. So let's rock back and forth on your back. Take any natural movements you need to do before we get into our final resting pose. Just rock back and forth. Rocking it back and forth. So take any pose you need to before we get into corpse pose, before we close out our practice. So if you need to take bridge pose, blah, blah, blah pose, that's fine. Let's go ahead. And once you have taken your pose, tugging, we're going to meet on corpse pose. So laying on our back, we're marking for 3 minutes. So these 3 minutes, I want you to completely close down your eyes, relax your spirit, relax your soul. Let your palms lay up towards the sky, but let your hands rest easy. Unclench the jaw. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the forehead wrinkles. If you can unwrinkle it, unwrinkle it. Just stay rooted in this pose. We're going to hang out here for about 30 minutes. It's like the cool down workout. It's relaxing. I will call you up when we're ready. Keeping our eyes closed. Slowly try to invite movement back into your fingertips and your toes. Shift towards the right side of your body so you're in a nice fetal position. I'm going to sit this side. So like your hand is just ready to prop yourself up. When you are ready, you may get yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes still closed. Legs either crossed or long. You're still in Shavasana. That is completely fine if you're still there. Just chill out, bro. So, I remember one day I asked my mother, like, hey, what's up with chillins? And I think I was at 8 or 9. I don't know if she remembers this. But I was 8 or 9, like, well, why do I have to eat this? And she was eating it. She didn't answer me. She was eating it, just trying to chew it, just like, and that's all the answer I needed. Bring your hands to heart center. I want to thank you guys for doing this virtual yoga practice with me. I appreciate y'all. Maybe I can do this every Saturday, maybe not, but definitely have a month left to start vacate. So I'm gonna do whatever is whatever. Yeah, namaste. Thank y'all. Hey, dab on them. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments or Facebook me or what have you. You can text me. That is fine too. Yeah. Love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm going to end out the stream. Y'all take it easy.